This is the engine of a 2005 Dodge Caravan, 2.4 liter double overhead cam 4-cylinder. One of the few Caravans they made with 4-cylinder engines. Cheapest of the cheap. Actually, this is not the cheapest of the cheap. The cheapest option didn't have tinted rear windows. But yeah, this is one piece of crap. We're looking at about 140,000 miles on this bad boy. And I'm just going to change the spark plugs here today, but damn it, this thing is beat to shit. The engine actually blew up 2 years ago or so. Timing belt broke, and of course when that happens the cams stop and pistons hit valves which are hanging open, and you get a big time kablamo in about a second. So that's what happened. About $4,000 to rebuild the motor. Yeah. So yeah, just gonna work on pulling these boots off. There we go. And we'll get our wrench in there and we'll start changing them. 4 across the top of the cylinder head, of course. Yep. That'll be fun. Alright, just took the spark plug out here from cylinder 3, I believe, and it's covered in oil. That's a problem. That's what was causing the misfire. Cylinder number 3, I'm going to say, but I never got a code on the OBD, but this spark plug is covered in oil. See, if we look down into the head here, oh yeah, there's oil in there. That's covered in oil. Oh crap. Piston rings, first thought. It's the only really thing it could be. That's not good, is it? Yikes. Thing is nasty. I don't know what to do about that, if anything. Okay, so 4 and 3, just like that. Wow. All right. We got to put it back in, but it was worse than I thought. Yeah, on the last one.
Cool.
But
so once you got to figure out how the plugs work.
Well, no, I had to figure out how to
get it out.
Get them.
And how do you what you do? Find out what they're doing.
Well, got a slightly smaller socket, which was enough to keep the plug locked in, which meant I could then take it out the way that I had been trying to take it out all along. These were hopeless, but you know.
So. Other than that, really, it's an easy deal.
Yeah, it's a very easy thing to do. It's just you've got to sometimes work around things that you never anticipate. Like here, for example, my hands are too big, which, you know, you don't realize how much space you physically take up until you don't have any.
Yep.
But oh crap.
Okay.
Now, I don't bend this way, but I'm going to make myself. Wrench. The ratchet is still needed here, unfortunately. It's slow going, but That's as much as the wrench. Is this gonna work? Alright. Ah. Oh, that's gonna require some bandages. Okay. Alright, that's better. That's so much better. Matter of fact, I'm going to say that's out. So, alright. Now, without dropping the socket, that's not going to work that way. Think. Alright. There's no room. There is just no room. I say, this is worse than working on my car. It's so much worse than working on my car. At least my car, you have some space. Once you find the space, there's no space to find. Okay. Come on. Ah, crap. Come on. That's smaller, but is it any better? Or is it even small? Yeah, it's smaller. Okay, let's try the smaller one. Yeah, I think that might have been the problem all along. Okay, there we go. That was the answer. And is there any oil on this one? No. Thankfully not. But, yeah, bad focus. Okay. And now, for the last one. Alright. Bye. Okay, and squeeze, yes. Cylinder number 3. It's just, or is it number 2? No, it's number 2. This bad boy here. Oil on the plug. Could really only be piston rings, which is not something I'm replacing. It's not something I'm replacing without a lot of equipment and time. There we go. It probably shouldn't be as painful as this. Ouch. There we go. That's done. Alright. Alright. That's pretty. That's pretty. Okay. Alright, not bleeding that much. Always a plus. And tools off of here. last thing to do, get the boot over, where is it? There it is. Back into the head. Blah, 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 right there. And click. Very nice. And the next thing to do is start this thing up and hope to God that everything is good. And I just realized the keys were in the ignition the whole time. That's not a smart thing to do. Working on a car, always, always, always keep the key out of the ignition. Because if that thing fires up when you're in there, sometimes it's not pretty. Alright. Here goes nothing. Let us pray. Well, she's running. She's running and she feels fairly even, which is good, but I need to investigate the smell oil already. This thing's burning. How's she idle? Right. Let's walk around here and have a... Alright, well, there's a little bit of vapor here. Well, actually I need to set this thing up and rev it so we can watch this. It's a little smoky, a little bit of vapor because it's cold weather too, but it's a little smoky. I mean, it smells a little oily. And one last little thing, I did change the windshield wipers as well, so we'll give them a quick squirt. And they work alright, it appears. They're not flying off, so that's always a good indication. Wonderful. This piece of shit's good for another, 5 minutes? Yeah. I'll call it about 5 minutes. Wonderful.